Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Szymon. Hello. Sorry for 4 minutes delayed. And my name is Michał Stępniewski. I am the member of the commission today. I am also the member of the management board in the KDPW. And together with me is pani Magdalena Paciejewska i pan Piotr Muszyński.
Hello, Magdalena Paciejewska. I'm an experienced manager from industry of insurance, currently business consultant. Nice to meet you, Szymon.
Good afternoon.
Muszyński, I'm an entrepreneur in telecommunication and IT.
Yes, and Szymon, you have 5 minutes for your own presentation. The time is start, please.
Okay, so my name is Szymon Jackowski, and I'm currently a second grader in 14th High School in Warsaw. I attend a class with university level maths, where math classes are divided into geometry and mathematical analysis. My school also provides great computer science lessons, and those two subjects are important for me because they help me with my biggest passion, which is economics, where they help with understanding complicated models and analyzing large amount of data. I started to be interested in economics about 4 years ago, and I started to study it in more academic form about 1.5 years ago, what resulted in achieving third place in this year's Polish Economics Olympiad, what qualifies me into Polish representation on the International Economics Olympiad as the youngest Polish representative ever appointed to this competition. I like this science so much because it is really useful to understand how some situations can affect the market, what influence on our everyday lives. Learning about this topic made me aware that there is a huge problem in Polish society in the knowledge of economics. There is a huge deficit of this knowledge. That's why I got involved into my school's economics club, where I hold the vice president function, which will change into president function in September 2023. Due to the fact that there is also a huge problem with entrepreneurship knowledge among Polish teenagers, I got involved into Econverse Foundation, which organizes startup events for teenagers, where I am responsible for organizing webinars about creating startups and coordinating teams working in the field of innovations in finance. During my education path, I've always attended public schools, where I noticed that in Poland, there is a huge problem with limited educational opportunities by part of the society. That's why I joined Nanovo Foundation, Webkorki Foundation, where I help a girl from an orphanage to study maths. What's more, I know that there is a big problem in Poland with homelessness crisis. That's why I decided to spend my free time to get involved into Nanovo Foundation, which is an organization that helps people in homelessness crisis and educates society about this problem. I am responsible there for accounting and administration. Moving up to my plans, in the nearest future, I plan to study economics in the United States. And one of the most heavily considered places by me is California, especially Stanford University. It's because many research institutes there and great quality of the education, and also a large amount of companies' headquarters there. I plan to get involved into research activity during university and after graduating. And why I applied for Queen Hedvig Scholarship? Because I wanted to find out more about research institutes, universities, and companies in California, not only from public sources like an internet, some videos about it, or something like that, but also from California itself. And I would like to join this whole community made by scholarship holders, because I strongly believe that they are very ambitious people that are very quality people to know them. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Szymon. And the first question, Pani Magdalena.
Szymon, thanks so much for the presentation. Now it's clear for me why this particular scholarship given California, but can you maybe share a bit more on what is your plan after coming back for the given, from the given scholarship on bringing back what you're going to learn to the wider community? How are you going to not only take the knowledge for yourself, and how are you going to share it, and what would be your idea of sharing the knowledge and the capabilities you're going to get once you come back from the scholarship? Can you maybe elaborate on that? Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, I know that there is the popularity of studying abroad is higher and higher every year in Poland. So I would help people, especially, not especially, but I'm sure that I will help people from my school's economics club, which I will be president in next year. And I think that I would help also people that would like to get into this scholarship and also get known more about these universities and companies and institutes in California, because it's always very popular source to know more things, to ask past scholarship holders.
Okay, if I may, one more quick question.
Yes.
Then outside of this scholarship, if you had unlimited resources to go to California on your own, which of the top companies you were mentioning you would like to knock on the door and visit and learn from those that are located there? And why this particular one?
Interesting question. I think that I would like to see Google, because it we are entering the time in the world where AI is more and more important, and nowadays Google is a little bit seen less than it was because of this ChatGPT and those things. And I believe that Google is not just waiting and looking at what's happening, but they're planning for something. And I would be interested what are the plans for the future, I don't know, 5-10 years in the future. Of course, they wouldn't tell me everything, but I think that's a good way to find out more about this.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, now I'm a little bit jealous because my first name is Piotr. I graduated GSB in Stanford. I used to be VP in a big international company, and you decided to write an essay about Mr. Pietrzak, who is Piotr as well, graduated GSB, and he's a VP, not about me. Why about Mr. Pietrzak?
Because I personally know Mr. Pietrzak. I had the opportunity to meet him, to talk with him, and I know about him not only from, I don't know, information that I read on the internet, but I also know him not very closely, but a little bit I know him. So that's why I've written about him. And I know that he is involved in educating people, what's also my goal for the future, because, for example, in educating people, for example, about Stanford, when he is talking as a member of Stanford Lab of Poland.
Yeah, of course, it was a joke. Good answer. But I understand that from your perspective, that kind of a personal touch, personal experience matters when you are looking at somebody who should be your guide for the future.
You mean what kind of? Could you elaborate? What kind of?
I think that what is my impression is that because you said that you know Mr. Pietrzak personally, it really matters. Yes. So when you're looking for somebody who might be your guide for the future career, your personal experience to know the person matters. It's not only somebody to read about, like, I don't know, Elon Musk, but somebody who is closer and who is more flesh and blood, who could be known by you personally. Is it true that this kind of experience matters for you?
Yes, I think that matters, because if I know this person more, I would be, I think it would be more useful to be. It would be better to have that person as like mentor of someone to try to go through their path than some random person that we don't know anything besides what's on the internet.
Thank you.
So, Szymon, we know where you knocked the first in the Silicon Valley, to which of the door. We know that you know personally Mr. Pietrzak. And do you have any dreaming to meet somebody in the Silicon Valley for the manager, economist, scientist? If you have any choice to go there and to say, okay, I would like to meet with somebody, whom from these people who is working here or teaching here you would like to meet there?
If it would be possible, I would like to talk with Mr. John Bryan Taylor from Stanford University, because he's a great economist, and I would like to meet him and talk with him about the macroeconomic situation.
Okay, I'm working on the capital market, and I would like to know, because you are interested in the economy, I think that the Polish economy too. What do you think about the situation on the Polish capital market? Do you have any your own opinion about this?
I have opinion. I think that Polish market is interesting in that way that comparing it to the, for example, American market or English, even English market, in Poland, there's still a situation that most of huge companies are companies that are in some way owned by government. So I think that companies in Poland are, it's controversial, but I would say that it's less safe to locate capital there, because those companies cannot behave to maximize the profit or keep their stock price on a stable situation. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. And summary, first, what I would like to say to you at the end, congratulations for the project, your project WebCorki. That's inspired me too, so that's fair. And another one, that's congratulations that you have the big knowledge about the economy, and I hope that you will improve and develop this knowledge not only in the school but also in the future studying on the university. And I wish you to go. I would like to go the first to the Stanford and maybe after in the other place. Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Szymon, much appreciated both the presentation and dealing with the questions, some of them more tricky than others. I really am impressed with both your scientific achievements so far and also the way how you give back to the community. That's remarkable. I can only wish that after you graduate from your studies in California, you will be willing to come back to Poland and, give back to the society and help it evolve in the right direction. Thank you very much for your time today, and good luck with everything forward.
Thank you.
You started in Polityka Capital Business. It's quite tempting to be a politician, but I wish you to be a businessman.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
and to change for the better the condition of the Polish capital market.
We
wish you to do that. Thank you very much. Do widzenia. Dziękuję.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.